Amanda Halterman got way more screen time during 1000 LB Sisters Season 6, and it may be going to her head. The 43-year-old reality television star didn't even appear on the show for the first few seasons, but that hasn't stopped her from becoming a major player. Though the series is technically about Tammy Slatton and Amy Slatton, their half-sister Amanda has come into her own. All of Amanda's additional screen time during the latest season has led to a rapid growth of her social media presence, which could transform her into a lifestyle influencer in her own right. The mother of four has been through so many changes over the years. In addition to ending and starting several romantic relationships, moving out of state, then back again, Amanda has also gone on an incredible weight loss journey. Inspired by her famous younger sisters, Amanda changed her life completely when the 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6 star embarked on pursuing her health and fitness goals. The path hasn't always been easy. The reality TV star has achieved a lot over the years, and all the success may be going to her head as she tries to grow her social media empire. Amanda wasn't always on the show. She was going through a divorce. Amanda's recent success on 1,000-Pound Sisters is especially surprising in the context of the fact that she didn't even appear on the show during its first few seasons. In fact, Amanda didn't make her television debut until 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 4, but she's already surpassed 44-year-old Chris Combs and 48-year-old Misty Wentworth when it comes to screen time. A big part of the reason is that Chris and Misty bring less chaos and drama than Amanda does. As heated as Amy and Tammy can get, Amanda can definitely deliver riveting scenes. Amanda didn't appear on the first few seasons of 1,000-Pound Sisters because she was going through a divorce from Jason Halterman. Amanda and Jason finalized their divorce in 2020, after 22 years of marriage and 4 children together. It wasn't long before Amanda waded back into the dating pool, and the results were as dramatic as expected. Amanda dated around quite a bit, but she ultimately got serious with a man named RJ. During 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6, Amanda gathered her siblings and informed them that she'd be moving to Florida to be with RJ. The Slattons are a close-knit family, so her family didn't want to see Amanda go, but they wanted her to be happy. For a while, Amanda was content. She was living in the Sunshine State with her new man, and all seemed right in the world. Amanda's happiness was, sadly, short-lived. One day, RJ just disappeared without a trace. He left town to go visit his family, and he never came back. He ghosted Amanda completely and wouldn't even answer her calls. Amanda moved back to Kentucky to lick her wounds, and her family was ecstatic to have her back home with them. For a while, Amanda lived with Amy and her 2 little boys before moving into her own house. Amanda's incredible weight loss journey. She had bariatric surgery. While the Slatton siblings had all struggled with weight since childhood, she was always the skinny one. It wasn't until after the 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6 star got married and had children that she started to gain an unhealthy amount of weight. She had bariatric surgery once, over a decade ago, but gained the weight back. It's not uncommon for people to need a second bariatric surgery, but the second surgery comes with more risks than the first. Despite the risks, Amanda had a second bariatric surgery in 2023. Amanda's plateau explained. She suffered a setback. Amanda didn't think it was a big deal when she injured her knee while stepping off a swing one day. What she thought was a minor injury turned out to be a torn ACL, which required surgery. After having knee surgery, Amanda was laid up, unable to walk while recovering from the surgery. Because she wasn't able to move much, Amanda ended up not losing as much weight as she'd hoped to lose after receiving bariatric surgery during 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6. The Slattons all went to the doctor for a family weigh-in. Amanda came to the exam in a wheelchair and needed help to step onto the scale. When she did, she wasn't happy with what she saw. At her previous weigh-in, Amanda weighed in at 299 pounds. At this recent weigh-in, Amanda stepped on the scale to find that she weighed 268 pounds. The fact that Amanda had only lost 31 pounds after bariatric surgery was a major disappointment to her. Amanda's becoming a big influencer. Her ego may be out of control. Since making her television debut, Amanda's life has been chaotic, which makes for very entertaining television as seen above via TLC at YouTube. During 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 6, Amanda was recovering from knee surgery, so she was in extreme pain at all times. Amanda had always been hot-headed, but being in pain all the time made things even worse. She got into several fights with her sisters, earning herself more screen time than ever. Tammy and Amy have had to share the spotlight for the first time because Amanda has taken center stage. Amanda has 109K Instagram followers and 425K followers on TikTok. All of Amanda's additional screen time during 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 6 has upped her celebrity status and increased her social media following. Currently, Amanda boasts 109K Instagram followers and 425K followers on TikTok. As Amanda continues to pursue her weight loss goals and her search for true love, she's sure to get even more screen time. Only time will tell if her more famous sisters, Tammy and Amy, are willing to share the spotlight. 1,000 LB Sisters. Amanda Halterman's ego is out of control as she grows her social media empire. Can Tammy and Amy share the spotlight? The reality TV world has seen its fair share of familial dynamics and power struggles. However, few families are as complex, raw, and captivating as the Slatton sisters, Amy, Tammy, and their sibling, Amanda Halterman, from the popular show 1,000 LB Sisters. The show, which chronicles the lives of the sisters as they tackle extreme weight loss and personal issues, has drawn a massive following. While Amy and Tammy have been the primary focus of the series, Amanda's increasing prominence on social media and her shifting role within the family has sparked much conversation. As Amanda grows her social media empire, there is a palpable shift in the dynamic between the sisters, particularly when it comes to the spotlight. Is Amanda's ego taking over? And what does this mean for Amy and Tammy, who have long been the stars of the show? The rise of Amanda Halterman. Initially, Amanda Halterman was more of a background character on 1,000 LB Sisters. She was introduced as a supportive figure for her sisters, particularly Tammy, who has been battling severe weight issues and health complications. While Amy received considerable attention for her weight loss journey and eventual pregnancy, Amanda remained relatively low-key, avoiding the limelight and focusing on family matters. But in recent years, Amanda's presence has grown both on and off the screen, particularly through her social media accounts. Social media has transformed from a simple platform for sharing life updates into an entire empire for influencers and celebrities. For Amanda, it has been a vehicle for self-expression, as well as an avenue for fame and financial gain. In addition to her familial role, Amanda began posting more regularly on Instagram and other platforms, showcasing her daily life thoughts and, perhaps most notably, her weight loss journey. This shift toward online fame wasn't just about gaining followers, it was about creating a persona. And with this new persona came an unexpected surge in popularity. Amanda's posts began attracting attention, not only from fans of 1,000 LB Sisters, but also from a broader audience who admired her as an empowered woman taking charge of her own life. However, this newfound fame has not come without its controversies. Many fans have noticed Amanda's growing ego and the subtle, and not so subtle, ways in which she's attempted to position herself as the star of the show, sometimes at the expense of her sisters. The evolution of Amanda's ego. As Amanda's following grew, so did her sense of self-importance. Her social media posts became more polished, her tone more assertive, and her narrative increasingly self-centered. It wasn't just about weight loss anymore. It became about her journey to fame, her opinions, and her self-perceived role in the family's success. For many fans, this shift seemed jarring. Prior to her social media explosion, Amanda was seen as the stable, supportive figure who tried to keep the peace between Amy and Tammy. But now, as she builds her social media presence, her interactions with her sisters have begun to show signs of strain. Amanda's public persona has evolved from one of a concerned sister to that of an individual striving for attention and recognition in her own right. While this isn't inherently wrong, it creates a tension between the sisters, who have struggled with their own personal issues, including Tammy's ongoing health battles and Amy's pursuit of normalcy with her new family. Can Tammy and Amy share the spotlight? At the heart of 1000 LB Sisters is the Slatton family dynamic. Amy and Tammy have been the emotional core of the show, with audiences rallying behind them as they navigate weight loss, relationships, and health crises. Tammy, in particular, has had a rough time in the public eye, often struggling to live up to the expectations placed on her by viewers and her family. Meanwhile, Amy has found some success with her weight loss and new family life, but even her achievements have often been overshadowed by the drama surrounding Tammy. The introduction of Amanda into the social media spotlight threatens to further complicate the dynamic. Amy and Tammy, who have already been dealing with their own set of challenges, now have to contend with Amanda's rising fame and growing ego. This new power struggle is palpable. For Tammy, who has long felt like the underdog, the rise of Amanda as a social media influencer may feel like another blow to her own attempts at gaining attention and support. Meanwhile, Amy, who has been through so much both on the show and in her personal life, may feel conflicted as she sees her sister striving for her own version of success. For fans, the question becomes, can these three sisters share the spotlight? On one hand, the show has always been about their collective journey as a family. But now, as Amanda becomes more focused on her individual brand, it risks creating division within the family unit. Amy and Tammy's bond has already been tested, and the introduction of a new player in the social media game adds a layer of complexity to their relationships. The price of fame. As Amanda's online presence grows, there is an undeniable tension between the sisters, particularly when it comes to the pursuit of fame. The attention that Amanda receives from her social media followers feeds her ego, but it also creates friction with her family. This situation isn't unique to the Slatton sisters. Many families who have been thrust into the limelight struggle with balancing personal ambitions and familial unity. The added complication of social media fame means that the lines between personal and public life are increasingly blurred. For Amanda, it's not just about being supportive of her sisters anymore. It's about carving out a space for herself in an ever-expanding digital world. Amy and Tammy, who have spent years being the focal points of the show, are now being forced to adjust to Amanda's growing presence. While Tammy's journey has been marked by setbacks and slow progress, Amanda's success on social media, despite her less dramatic story, has created a sharp contrast. Fans are now asking themselves, should Tammy and Amy be sharing the spotlight with Amanda, or should they continue to hold it as the show's true stars? Conclusion: a family struggling for the spotlight. As 1000 LB Sisters continues to air, it becomes increasingly clear that the dynamic within the Slatton family is shifting. Amanda's growing presence on social media, fueled by her own ambitions and her developing ego, threatens to create a rift between the sisters. Amy and Tammy, who have already faced numerous challenges in their weight loss journeys and personal lives, now have to navigate the complexities of sharing the spotlight with Amanda. The question remains, can these sisters share the fame? Or will their individual pursuits for success tear them apart? Time will tell whether they can maintain their bond as they all continue to carve out their own identities in a world that's increasingly focused on social media clout. Whatever happens, the Slatton sisters' journey will undoubtedly remain one of the most compelling family stories on television.